And I want to spend time with you tonight talking about how we're aligned. And our alignment begins with commitments, okay? These F-16s, when we line up in the arming area to have our bombs armed before we go to combat, we line up in perfect formation. And that perfect formation is a symbol of how we're committed to excellence, we're committed to the mission, and we're committed to teamwork. We are never out of position before we leave the ground, because that's where our excellence starts. That's where our excellence starts. Excellence is a commitment that you make as a young person. It's a commitment that you make as a young person. And what it is it says, do you tell yourself that I want to be a part of something special? When I went to the Air Force, they had excellence in all we do as one of their core values. So I was already aligned. So I said, I want to be a part of something. And the Air Force grabbed me back and said, you are special. That's my daddy, okay? My daddy was a World War II veteran, shot twice at the Battle of Rotenburg, and he is my hero. At 12 years old, he drives me out to a field one day and he goes, it's all you, Bo. I go, what, Dad? He goes, it's all you. He says, today, I want you on that tractor. It's a 1 acre field. He said, I want you to plow that field, son. And when I come back, I want it to be the most excellently plowed field I've ever seen. But you know what? It didn't scare me. You know why? Because he had spent time with me and he had trained me. And so when I got on that tractor, I knew I wasn't flying solo, because I got up on that tractor and I said, okay, Bo, left tire in the road. Pick a spot. How's my speed? Left tire in the road. Pick a spot. You got this, Bo. You got this, Bo. You got this, Bo. And that's where I learned. That's where I learned about excellence.
I thought he was exceptional. A true leader. He just really pumped us all up. And most importantly, I wrote down love lifts and fear drags.
Bo was amazing. We loved listening to him. Everybody was laughing. He was so engaging. I absolutely loved, especially the stories, the personal stories that he talked about with his dad, as well as anything that he was talking about when he was flying. I just loved it.
And that's when Spider Webb demonstrated his commitment to the mission. Calmly, he comes on the radio and he goes, Bo, it's bad. But you remember all that time we spent on the Combat Air Patrol today? And I said, 2, which is fighter pilot talk for a yes, sir. He said, the mission now is to get these F-16s on the ground so that they can use them again. That's the mission now. Got it? I said, yes, sir. And then he said these words, you got this, Bo. You got this, Bo. Fly the jet, fly the jet, fly the jet. Now go radar trail. I'll see you on the deck. And with that, I backed up behind him, took a radar lock on him, and I put the thing on the thing. And while I was flying down the final, do you know whose voice I was hearing? I was hearing my father's voice, because I was back in that Ford 8N tractor, because what I'd learned in that Ford 8N tractor and what I'd learned when I had been studying to learn to fly fighters and what I'd learned at Kunsan, it was all coming back to me now. Put the thing on the thing. You got this, Bo. Left wheel in the road. Check your speed. Put the thing on the thing. There it comes, and we come down and we land those F-16s. And that was 14 hours and 30 minutes after we took off. That is commitment to the mission. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. As a team, are you committed to the principles here at the well? Are you willing to be the wingman to Jerry and Shannon and Michael and to each other, and commit yourself to the team so that you'll have each other's blind spots? Can you do it with tact and with dignity and with loving, so that you can help them become the best version of themselves that they can be? Are you willing to commit to that as a team member here at the well? Well, if you are, I got 2 words for you. Commit, commit. I love it. You guys are so good.